What's good? It's your boy Fanon. Floyd Mayweather Jr., Floyd Mayweather Jr., Floyd Mayweather Jr. announces an announcement. Okay, man, so what's the announcement gonna be? There's only one announcement that would be worth announcing an announcement, and that's announcing that he's fighting Floyd Mayweather Jr., that he's fighting Manny Pacquiao in a rematch. Okay, man, before I get into this though, let me welcome you back to the channel, subscribers. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. You can do that by hitting the subscribe button. And so that you can be notified of all the videos we drop, hit the little bell icon and hit all notifications after that. Then you'll be notified of when we release. Also, check out our live streams we do Monday through Friday. Start time 10:45 to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And also OG Boxing Talk, my favorite live stream of the week that we do with Blood Boxing and KQKC at 8 o'clock in the morning Central Time and 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, check out the Patreon. We got good stuff up there now. All right, man. So let's talk about this announcement of an announcement. And, you know, there's not much to go on, man. So you really can't say anything because it's just an announcement of an announcement coming Wednesday. Now, far be it for me to say, why don't you just make the announcement? Call a press conference and call it and make the announcement. I get sick of Floyd, man. He overdo it, man. You overdo it. Okay, there's only one thing that I give a fat rat about, even a half of a fat rat about him announcing. If he's going to fight Floyd Mayweather, if he's going to fight Manny Pacquiao, then say you're going to fight Manny Pacquiao, man. Get the fight over with and let's be done with it. Okay? Let's be done with it, man. This guy's attention seeking is absolutely ridiculous, man. Oh my goodness. If this Manny Pacquiao fight happens, first of all, man, this crap, just like the first one, could have happened 2 fights after the first one happened. All right. I'm not going to, besmirch this cat making a ton of money. Make a ton of money. I got no problem with you making a ton of money. Make $150 million, $200 million, whatever you're going to make off this fight. And when this fight is done, if this is what that fight is about, then after that, let either fight some young fighters so that these cats can get their shine and boxing can grow, or just go away, man. Just go away and promote your fighters, man. Go away and promote your fighters. Boxing is just now at a point, man, where there's starting to get some excitement around some names in boxing. Deontay Wilder's getting a lot of excitement going on around his fights. Errol Spence Jr. is getting a lot of excitement going on in his fights. And that's how boxing works, man. There's somebody, almost always, there's somebody that is the focal point of the boxing conversation, right? You have one guy, usually it's like a heavyweight, like when Muhammad Ali was fighting, he was the main guy that people were looking forward to seeing who he's going to fight. He was the center of he was the center of the attraction, right? He's a center attraction. The second was, another example, not the second one, like Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard got to that status for a little while. Mike Tyson got to that status. Oscar De La Hoya got to that status for a little while. Then Floyd Mayweather Jr. got to that status. And I'm cool with him having that status, man. When he was fighting early on in his career, he absolutely positively deserved where he got to. And I was a big supporter behind it, man. But at this point in time, man, there's only one fight. If you're not going to fight the best fighters that are in the welterweight division, then have the novelty fight that you're going to have and then keep it pushing. Right. And I know that there's going to be Mayweather fans that are saying, because I consider myself a fan of Floyd Mayweather's boxing. And I bought his pay-per-views, except for I went to a house to watch the Conor McGregor fight because that was just, come on, man. That was not going to be a close fight. That was a spectacle. The cat put on a mask, put a mask on, basically telling you that it was highway robbery. And that's exactly what it was, man. It was highway robbery. Manny Pacquiao, if you're going to do it, man, I just got to say, if you're going to do it, just do it. I'm not down with the announcement of the announcement. And then what are you going to do? You're going to announce, now that you've announced that you're going to make an announcement, are you then going to announce that you're in negotiations and then will later on make another announcement so you can continue to keep your name dangling in the public, tantalizing, teasing and tantalizing people about what you're going to do? Man, let's just keep it moving, man. But if he's going to do it, hey, man, let's get it done. The sad thing about it, though, if he does fight Manny Pacquiao, was that some other young fighter was going to have an opportunity to fight Manny Pacquiao on pay-per-view and really make their name big so that they can continue. Because boxing does need big stars. Absolutely, positively does need big stars. Errol Spence Jr., Manny Pacquiao went to the fight with Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence and got in the ring. Well, he said that he was going to go to that. He originally said that he was going to that fight to check them out, and he might want the winner. I knew when that fight happened, I'm like, Manny Pacquiao is going to want the winner if Mikey Garcia is the winner. If Mikey Garcia loses and loses bad, then it's not going to be, he's not going to want that winner. And that was pretty much evident like 5 minutes after that fight took place. So then, the Mikey Garcia Errol Spence Jr. fight is gone, right? Which could have been something akin to a Manny Pacquiao versus Juan Manuel Marquez type of fight, right? Floyd Mayweather's had some good fights with Mexican fighters. Marco Antonio Barrera, I think he did a couple with Marco Antonio Barrera. He's had some good. He obviously Antonio Margarito massacre, was part of that as well. That would have been a good fight for Manny. From Manny Pacquiao's point of view. But it became readily apparent after that fight that he didn't want any parts of Errol Spence Jr. So the next guy up in line was he going to fight Sean Porter? Not Sean Porter, excuse me, but Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman fits the bill because Keith Thurman looked a little shaky in his fight against, I think it was Josecito Lopez that he looked a little shaky against. He dropped Josecito Lopez, but then the fight, he wound up getting hurt with a body shot and kind of, winding the fight down, getting on his bicycle and, kind of coasting that fight out. So, that looked like it was, but either case of that, is either going to be Errol Spence Jr. or was going to be Sean Porter or Keith Thurman. And one of those guys could at first, and that fight would have been for a belt. So that could have pushed the sport along a little better, a little more, got us a little closer to having that, having that big star that comes along after Floyd Mayweather. If Floyd Mayweather by Floyd Mayweather continuing to, he did it the year before last, right? With the Conor McGregor fight, kind of stole the thunder. He stole all the thunder out of the Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Golovkin one fight, because nobody was talking about that leading into the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather Jr. fight. So, eventually though, it's going to wind down. It's going to come to an end. I just wish that if it was going to come to an end, just, announce a fight. Announce a fight I know it's not going to be for the summer. More than likely it's going to be sometime around, if they did it, it would be sometime around September, because usually it's that May, the Cinco de Mayo or the Mexican holiday that happens in September. I think he did though fight Conor McGregor in August. I think that was in August. He might have actually done that. Yeah, because he did that a little bit before the Canelo fight, which was in September of 2017. But, we'll see what it is, man. It's hard for me not to be like, man, this feel like a yo-yo with this. I felt like we've been on a Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather Jr. yo-yo since 2005. It's like whenever it was that they really started talking about the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather Jr. fight, I feel like we've been on getting yo-yoed as boxing fans since that point in time. Now, if this announcement of the announcement winds up being an announcement that is anything other than Manny Pacquiao fight, man, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be clowning. Because we're gonna rematch Conor McGregor. There is no rematch of Conor McGregor necessary. If he's gonna fight Errol Spence Jr., okay, yeah, I'll be shocked. If he said that he's gonna fight Errol Spence Jr., then I'd be like, oh, okay, wow, okay, yeah, that's a hell of a fight announcement, right? But if it's any one of those two things, man, I'm just like, come on, man, I ain't trying to hear it. But you know it's not going to be the Errol Spence Jr. thing. I doubt that very, very, very highly. More than likely it's going to be Pacquiao. But if it's not, you know, it'll be what it is. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that, man. Sorry for going on a little bit about this, man, but I got to vent my frustration on this Floyd announcement of an announcement. And, and with that, I'm out. Peace.